Welcome to Yury Experience, and today I want to talk about the fact that I am not perfect. I uploaded more than 150 videos to this exact channel, which leads to the fact that obviously I made some mistakes. Obviously I told you something that is not completely true or is bullshit. Normally I try to catch it. I tell you something, it is wrong, and I understand that during editing, and then I just write it somewhere to the side. But sometimes I do miss it. Sometimes I don't recognize my error until later. It happens. I didn't make any crucial mistake up until now based on my knowledge, but if I did, write in the comments. Maybe I will need to apologize for that in a moment or later or at some point. The reason for this video is kinda a preemptive strike, is to be prepared for, basically for you to be prepared to my future mistakes. I am not perfect. I will make a mistake. I don't want to make a mistake, but I cannot make only perfect decisions. I cannot only find perfect information. At some point I will tell you something that is wrong and that is bullshit and that is crucial. And when that will happen, I will do a bit of explaining and I will link this exact video. So if you are from the future, hey, write down in the comment what I did wrong so people know that I am not perfect, because I am not. Let's go. Prior to us going into the topic, I have to tell you that this is Yury Experience, and here I share my various experiences about different topics. I do 2 videos per week, Mondays and Thursdays. Both of them I personally enjoy. If you will enjoy this video, please push like button. You can also subscribe. Anyways, yeah, let's go. Independent of the fact whether we are talking about this channel, about my life, about my personal life, about my family, I always try to lead by example. I always try to do what I preach. If I tell you that you need to do something, you need to eat less sugars, for example, then I also try to eat less sugars. If I tell you that I don't see a reason to completely cut unsaturated fats, that is what I also do. I will not ask you to do something that I will not be able doing. I think it makes sense. On the other hand, obviously, if I do something, if I think that something in my life is good, is something that other people could use, I share it with you, and I share it in a manner of I find it good, I find it useful, I do it, and you shall probably do it too. However, I am not perfect. Even if I try to lead by example, I don't make it 100%. I cannot. Sometimes I do eat more sugar than I should. For example, especially during my times in USA, there were times where I just took like a whole pint or whatever it was, like big bowl of ice cream, and I ate it in one sitting. Just sit down and eat the whole bowl, like the whole big package. It is a bad thing to do. You shall not do it, but from time to time you go with your emotions because you need it. Yes, I do make bad decisions. Yes, I don't always find the best information possible. Overall, I try not to go into the depths in most of the topics because it's dangerous. The more in depth you go, the higher is the risk to be wrong, because you need to be a real specialist in a topic to be completely right. You need to have long experience with the topic, and I don't have it. Which is why I try to be on the surface. I don't usually try to go really in depth, because that's not my place to be. Still, I need to state it. Only because I say it, only because I acknowledge the fact that I am not perfect, it doesn't free me from all the responsibilities that my words can influence. Nowadays, I'm not a big channel, however, 30 people I think on the English channel. It's not that much. Thank you a lot for watching. But maybe in the future more people will watch my channel, and then the value of my word will be heavier. I need to be responsible for it. I need to carry it properly. It doesn't mean that I cannot allow myself a mistake. In my personal opinion, it is impossible to live a life without making any mistakes. Each and every one of us did some mistakes in their life. Still, you need to be held accountable. I don't mean destroyed, I mean to be accountable, however this word is pronounced. I'm a human being, I am not a magical being, and please, even in the future, don't put me on this magical pedestal, whatever is the word, where I will stay higher than all of the other people because I am somehow cool or my opinions are somehow better than opinions of other people, because they are not. I am a human being, a normal person, and I will remain a normal person. Even if I will have like 5 million subscribers, I will still remain a normal person. I will still go and take dump if it is needed. Based on my experience, apologies don't work on social media. Most of the public people who at some point had to make an apology, people didn't really care. Either the apology was really not genuine, the apology was like, I need to do a publicity stunt, so I apologize. Or the apology wasn't really that important because like a really small group of people was annoyed by the problem and the majority was like, I don't care. And nowadays, even if you will try to make a genuine apology, I'm not sure whether people would even consider it being genuine, even if people would listen to it as with having this in mind, the possibility that this apology is genuine. That is basically the reason why I prepped this video. Obviously, I want also you, like the person who is watching it right now, maybe even in 2021, I want you to know that I'm not perfect, but I also prep this video for the future, when people maybe will think that I am perfect because I am on the pedestal, but I am not. So I prepare like a part of apology. A part of it will happen in the future, where I will explain my reasons, where I will apologize, I will tell you, yes, I messed up, I was wrong. And I will tell you the reasons why I did it, or why I did this action, or where I got this knowledge, or why I decided to not prove this knowledge or whatnot. After that, I will try my best to learn from my mistakes. And I always do that with my mistakes, I try to learn from them. That's basically why I don't really fear mistakes right now, maybe in the future, I don't know. Anyway, I will try to learn from it, and you can learn from my mistakes. That's basically also a part of this channel where I am talking about my various personal experiences, so you learn from my mistakes, so you don't do some stuff that I did, so you know that doesn't work and that does. And in the end, I will just ask you to be better than me. It's not that impossible or difficult to be better than me in some topics. So I will suggest you, be better than me, learn from me, learn because of me if it's needed. And probably I will not tell you anything more. That will be probably a pretty short video, because you cannot really apologize in a long way. Like, what shall I do? Shall I sing you a song? Shall I write a poem? I mean, I can write poems, I can write songs, but I don't think it is useful for this case. You need to tell that you messed up, tell your reasons if you think that is important for the case, and move on with your life. Learn from it, don't repeat mistakes. That's basically what the best thing you can do for yourself and for the society. But the whole idea of I cry for 1 hour, I don't like that idea. I don't want to tell you that I will never cry on this channel. I will probably do it at some point, because sometimes my emotions overwhelm me. But I will do my freaking best to not do it during an apology video. Except there are some situations where I can see it coming, but I will do my best. So you also don't cry during my apology videos. That's basically it. I want you to remember, I am not perfect. Don't put me on the pedestal, neither now nor in the future. Please don't. I'm a human freaking being. Even if I'm so cool and nice, I'm still only a normal human being with my good sides and my bad sides. I'm not holy, I'm not perfect. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like. You can also subscribe or read all the comments that will gather over the years, where is written down all the mistakes I've made in my freaking life. Good luck.